EA Sports. It's in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what... When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Mike Tyson, short in stature, wants to get to the inside, but tonight, fighting against an opponent that likes to stay on the outside and utilize that jab and moves.
But he's been prepared for that. Tyson has understood since he was an amateur that he's going to fight guys that are going to want to stay on the outside. Not only because he's short, but because he's a guy who can bang. And when you can bang, guys want to stay away. Tyson knows what he has to do to get in close.
Guard your head!
Comes right back with a shot of his own. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Halfway through this round, Tyson's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring. Good-looking jab there.
Keep working the body.
Double jab right to the face. Ali's crushed by a huge uppercut. A crushing two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Tyson has a very underrated jab, and he shows it off here. Ali's covered with his blood right now. That cut just opened up something fierce.
And you know, you wonder about the psychological damage or potential damage of that. You know, does that affect him where he gets a little down? Does that affect his opponent where maybe his opponent gets a little reckless?
Keep your hands up, all right? You're doing fine.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much. There you go.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. You need to cover up, okay?
There you go.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Well off the mark by Mike Tyson. Wow, what a right hand from Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson's combination punching is working well here. Oh, and there you go. Oh, that got him. That wrecks him right there. He's down for the first time.
Get to your feet! 2, 3, 4. Get up!
Tyson's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
Get up, damn it!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's go! Get up!
10.
Get up!
And it's all over. Ali's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali!
It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Over. Fiend. Knockout victory.
This matches up with any of the great punches throughout this.
Big fame given in this insane industry. 1 or 2 enemies couldn't be the enemy.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Mosley's ring walk is very interesting here. This isn't over-the-top emotion. This isn't a guy with an... First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. No, he missed that right. Precision work with the left hand by Tommy Hearns. Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. .90 seconds to go here in this round. Mosley's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. He missed with that headshot. Takes one, big shot. Oh, and he goes down. First knockdown tonight.
Hurry up! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Focus!
Hearns is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Tommy Hearns. Scores up top with a left. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. And all of a sudden, the tables turn. Wow! What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
4.
Get up!
That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Yeah, I have to score it, but they have to figure out why they both got shaken up and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for audience.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? You're looking good. Just keep it up. Keep those hands moving, all right? Keep the hands moving.
All we need is water up there, that's it. You don't need that, throw that away.
Shane Mosley's coming off of a round where he was just dropped. Now he's got to go back out there. What's the mentality, Teddy?
Well, right now what he's got to do is buy some time. You got to be one of those time buyers. You know, you go out there and you say, you know, I want to be able to get, you know, a little bit of space here. You want to grab, you want to move. Anything, you can't worry about winning this round. That's gone all right. Survive the round, get your head clear, you're going to win the other round.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own.
Stay away from those.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Not able to land the uppercut. Well timed by Sugar Shane Mosley. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Mosley's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Oh, keep your distance.
Good exchange. He fires back. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Mosley's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Non-stop energy from both guys in this round. The final minute is here. Flush right hand to the head. Good block by Tommy Hearns. Mosley's banged by an uppercut again. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Two snapping jabs by Tommy Hearns. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Work the body work. Hit the body. Okay, okay. Relax. Relax. Take a deep breath. I need you to focus.
Number 3 is underway. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Sugar Shane Mosley. Protecting his head well with his guard. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Keep working the
Boy,
body.
sharp two-punch combination by Sugar Shane Mosley. And now we got big shot he just scored with. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Tommy Hearns is smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner.
Mosley's able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early in the fight.
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
Ladies Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Round scheduled for 10. Well, it's very easy to see here. You have one fighter who has a distinct advantage in terms of the reach. What do you have to do when you're fighting a guy who you know can bring that long arm out and get there before you can?
So there's two ways to deal with a taller fighter. One is the traditional way. Just tuck up, get a good defense, and make sure you start working your way in. Slip the punch, take that height advantage away. Bring your legs. The other is to step out, believe it or not. Elicit the taller guy to give up his height. Make him come to you.
Once again to the head.
Circle him. Move.
Tried the hook, didn't get it. Good shot to the head with that right hand. That's a huge left he just scored with. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. A huge right hand. Look at that. There he goes. He goes down from that headshot.
One, two, three.
Mosley to the canvas and now beating the count. Let's see what he offers up at this point.
Well, with a fighter like Shane Mosley, you see the outside stuff so glaring. I mean, it just shoots out at you. The speed, all the physical ability. But now you find out, you get a peek at what's inside.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Hearns his combination punching, working out well there. He landed Shane Mosley's bang by a left hand. End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing on that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
This guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, right, okay? Keep your hands moving and keep busy. Right?
Mosley's hope is for him to be steady on his feet and just survive at this point. Remember, that last round, he was down and nearly out.
Well, his hope is that his corner revived him during that minute rest, and also they gave him good advice, because the most important thing is don't let what happened the last round happen again. Correct what you did wrong.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. The early part of Shane Mosley's career, from the amateur days through a young emerging pro, he was with his dad in the corner. Jack Mosley was his trainer. But he's had some other people influence him as the years have gone on. How has that been a good thing for him?
I think any time that you can add to your dimension, you know, that you can grow, that you can have options, you can learn from different places, different sources, you can become better. You know more. Knowledge is a good thing.
Halfway through round number 2. Super two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Well, he's trying to keep up a heck of a work rate here. Mosley's punching himself out at this point.
Yeah, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it is going to be if his opponent notices.
Hearns is quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter-punching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Well-targeted combination by Sugar Shane Mosley. Good effective work with that straight right hand. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Customato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, you know, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Customato, and I learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part. To understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything, because you have to understand how a fighter is feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
Burns is doing a very nice job here. I like how he's able to land some shots at longer range. It keeps him away from his opponent's power, but yet allows him to control things.
Well, first of all, he understands how to do those things. He's been trained in the gym. But he also recognizes what his opponent can't do. He understands that he has an opportunity to fight this kind of fight because he's got a slow-footed, cement-footed guy in front of him.
Shane Mosley's, a big shot comes home for him. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's go. Get up.
Mosley's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Big shot there. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. Tommy Hearns' power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
By knockout, your winner, Tommy the Hitman.
And just like that, Tommy Hearns' thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's theories was E equals